Hey guys, TC here. Welcome to today's recordings. As you can see, today we're going to take a look at the M4A1 Rival. That's not really its name, but I don't really know what to call it, I'm afraid. I'm platooned here with Harkonnan. Now, you may not know who Harkonnan is, but I'm fairly certain those of you who have a look for news and information on World of Tanks will be aware of the Daily Bounce. Harkonnan is actually the editor and producer of the Daily Bounce, and I'm honoured enough that he's chosen to put me on there as one of the YouTubers and streamers he feels fit to put on the Daily Bounce, which is awesome. And I really recommend that you go, and bookmark the blog for all information pertaining to World of Tanks. I know we've got Rita's status report for the Philo folk, and everyone's aware of that, as it used to be FTR. But the Daily Bounce is also a really good read, and he doesn't just cover World of Tanks; he covers World of Warships as well. Anyway, Hark's in his PZ58 Mutts. I'm in my M4A1 Rival. This was the last game of the night we played on our Wednesday viewer tunes. Now, I've started to do viewer platoons on Wednesdays on World of Tanks for anybody who watches my live stream, and I decided that on this occasion someone in stream mentioned that they just won an M4A1 Rival, so I figured it was a good enough opportunity to take mine out. As you can see, first shot there, whiffed a little bit on the Harkonnan and Jagdpanzer. Bit of a shame that. So, a bit of information about the M4A1 Rival for you. It's basically an M4 Sherman with a 105mm gun shoehorned in the turret. It occasionally comes up for offer in the premium shop, normally with the bundles, get your bundles. But, it's a good little thing. It's very much a support vehicle. You do have to play it as such because at the end of the day, it's a tier 5 medium tank. It might be a tier 8, it might have lots of hit points, but it's a tier 5 medium tank. As you can see, me and Hark are over here on the 8-9 line on the Tcfreer line. Try to snap a shot off of the Harkonnan and Jagdpanzer, but unfortunately we don't give the gun time to aim. That's really important with this gun, especially that you need to give it time to aim to actually hit the target, and even then you're not guaranteed. We've got a T-44-100 here. Pull around the corner, dropping a nice big shell into it. One benefit that this tank has is it does a whopping 390 alpha damage on average from its 105mm, and it fires APCR as standard, as you can see, so it's got a very fast shell travel time. Very lucky here. Snap a shot into the lower plate of the E50M there as we're pulling back. The gun's accuracy doesn't always allow for it, but we managed to pull it off on this occasion. Looking for a second shot here on the E50M, but I think better of it. We've got a lot of people on this side. It looks like we're going to be able to comfortably win this flank, and I'm not really keen on where the team's positioning is at the minute. We've got a couple of hits of damage, nothing major, nothing spectacular. I decided I'm going to stick with the E50M, look for a shot down here on the AIM-X 1210. Wait for the aim. As you can see, it takes a long time for this gun to aim, and even when it's fully aimed, there's not much you can do. Shot sent towards the 12-ton, but unfortunately he goes the wrong way. Did expect him to go the other way, but unfortunately for some reason he chose not to. Type 59 shuts down the E50 there. But unfortunately our heavy tank, should I say, on the other flank have been able to hold back the heavy tanks. They did have the advantage in that aspect. Sat in the corner looking for shots across, but unfortunately none are coming, so a little bit indecisive, not entirely sure what I'm thinking about doing here. The team starts saying cap. That can be taken two ways. It can mean either guys get on cap, or it can mean guys we need to defend cap. I start heading back with a view to defending the cap as such. We do have a Skoda T50 nearby. We've got an Indian Panzer here who's on full health. Thinking about where I'm going to be able to place my shots. We spot the Bulldog. Try to get a shot off here on the top of his turret. But we say we get the kill shot on the on the IS-6 there. That puts us up to 2 kills there. SU-101 goes to take on the Bulldog, but unfortunately gets savaged. Take a big hit as we pop around the corner here. Our return shot doesn't connect, but the Conway does, unfortunately. SU-101, he's still just sat there duking off against the Bulldog on 23 hit points. It's like, you know, dude, just go and deal with him. Because he's not doing that, the Bulldog then starts to put his auto-loader clip into us. Sat here on reload, looking for a shot on this bloody Bulldog. APCR obviously misses. We've lost our engine. You know, 27 seconds on the decap. Hark's done the hero run straight in and got the decap. Pushing forward, he's like, you know what? Back to the garage, you little git. So keep pushing across now. We've got 3 IS-3s in a platoon at their base. A Wizzy 131 in the middle. There's myself, Hark, an Indian Panzer, and an SU-100M1 left. Pop round the corner. Send the 131 back to the garage, but obviously he's going to spot us where we are. Sat here, kind of trying to angle, but you know, I'm wide out in the open. I'm loading a HE shell for some reason. I didn't even notice this at this point. Push across here. Shot on the move connects. HE, why, I have no idea, but you know, it happens, so I'm loading my APCR again. Pushing down the heavy tank line. Hark's gone balls deep on his own, unfortunately. We're in a really bad position. We can't support him massively, but I can pull back and I can get shots through this narrow gap here. Arse of an IS-3. 379 isn't a great damage roll, but it's enough to put him on a one shot for us. Hark's pushed in, but he's completely cut off, and unfortunately I can't get into support. And our Indian Panzer is... yeah, our Indian Panzer. He's a special player. So it's now 2 versus 3. I'm on 4 kills. I apologise to Hark. You know, he comes out. He should never have gone in alone. And it's, you know, we both know kind of what we should have done, what we wanted to do. I'm heading back to the Indian Panzer, who kind of thinking it might not all be with it, but you know, it's another tank for them to shoot at rather than shoot at me. So onto the corner we go, looking for shots on these IS-3s. There's one on 160 hit points just down here, so I pop out. Fortunately we hit a small ridge, noses the tank up. Looking for a shot here, bounces on the front of the tank there. Return shot comes in. All 3 of these tanks, if I get high rolls, are one shots on me, so I pull forward looking for a shot on the IS-3. I bide my time until he gives me that corner. Lovely 423 high damage roll. Great. That's him out the game. I'm on 5 kills. There's 2 left, so it's 2v2. Harkonnen's convinced this guy's a bot. 50-50. Falling back, and you know what? This is getting a bit too close for comfort. So I'm going to head away, look for a shot on the IS-3, but unfortunately no shot found. We're still spotted, so we hang on a little bit just until he disappears. Disappears. Right, relocation time. Look for a shot on the top of his roof. Almost pull the shot off. Indian Panzer's pushing in, the other IS-3 is way out of position, unable to support his mate. I decide I'm going to load a HE shell here. I'm going to pray for a high roll on this guy of sorts, to just be able to kill him with a single blow with HE. IS-3 disappears, we've still got the HE shell loaded. Pushing forward, we flank on here, so it's a very dangerous position to be in. Because we're not currently spotted though, I feel fairly confident in what I'm doing. I reload my heat shell. Now this is a mistake as well. I shouldn't have loaded this heat shell because IS-3 magic sidearmor, pull out. Doesn't do anything. I'm on reload, I'm pulling back. There's nothing I can do here. If this guy high rolls, I'm dead. So I'm going for the reload. He pulls forward. I wait for him to give me that corner again. Bang. 250 pen. Get the kill shot. Oh, we're spotted. We take a big hit, but you know, we're on reload now. All I need is a good shot on this guy. And we managed to get the kill. So 7 kills, last man standing. Some good applause there from the team as well. Let's have a look at post-game results though, guys. Okay guys, as you can see, post-game results here for this game. Rival Ace, last man standing. We got the Mastery Badge. We got Duelist, Fire for Effect. 74,637. It's not a lot of credits, but it's okay. And 4,096 XP. That was a daily double for the first one of the day in this tank. And we've also got Top Gun. As you can see by the team score, we were the last man standing. Hark came in a very respectable second there with 948 on his base experience, and we came top with 1,241, mainly because we did 7 kills. Hark did do marginally more damage than us, but as you can see, we were the damage dealers for the team pretty much. Our T49 did 2k of damage, but when you're driving around with that kind of gun, you kind of expect to do that kind of damage. On the opposition, nearly 3k damage from this IS-3 here. You know, poor guy did everything he could do. Really, really strong effort there. Detailed result, as you can see, because we burnt a premium consumable and we fired those couple of heat shells, our repair costs are not cheap on this tank, so we did only make 23,561 credits. Is what it is, we had to make do with it. The Rivals, it's a weird one. If it comes into the gift shop, it's always worth a purchase, but if you're not inclined that way, then don't bother with it. But for me personally, I think it's a cracking piece of kit, and I'm really, really happy with it. Anyway, guys, end of the review, end of the replay. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Again, as always, like, subscribe, and we'll see you again. This week we've got a couple more showcases for you, and the return of Angus as well. So, see you all soon, guys. Ta-da.